Good morning, everyone. Well, it was a wet night in northwest Indiana, and it's going to get wet again. But right now, we're catching a break. Actually, just a few leftover sprinkles out there. The legitimate rain has cleared the area temporarily. So could you encounter a few sprinkles for the morning commute and have to briefly use that lightest setting on your windshield wipers? Yes, but it's nothing that's going to slow down that morning commute. The next opportunity for some legitimate showers is about lunchtime, around noon. And these are only going to be light showers, and not everybody's going to see them. But the chance begins at noon. But this is the main event. What I'm more concerned about is later in the afternoon when our chance for storms begins. And it is looking likely that storms are going to work over us, moving up from the south and then going off into the lake. So the threat begins about 3 o'clock. That's when the first storms could start to roll into the area. And you know when the storms are going to peak across the area? At the worst possible time, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, when everybody's trying to get home from work. And so I think that's going to be the biggest problem, 5 o'clock this afternoon. There's going to be heavy rain in northwest Indiana. There's going to be lightning around. There's going to be gusty winds when a lot of folks are on the road, and that could lead to a mess. There's also the chance, though, for some hail and some damaging wind gusts. It's low, but that's also a possibility, clearly a sign that we're now in severe weather season. By 7 o'clock, notice how the storms have pushed off to the north. And that'll be the end of the severe weather threat, but not the end of the rain chance. Notice that light rain showers are still going to be around this evening and into the overnight hours and into tomorrow as well. But no more storms, no more heavy rain. So yes, there is a threat of severe weather, but it is low. So there are 5 categories of severe weather, and we're under that level 1 out of 5. So a marginal risk. Now to put that in perspective, okay, Mississippi, Louisiana, the tornadoes they saw yesterday, Texas, those devastating storms, that was a level 4 out of 5. So this is a very different situation. We're not talking about the chance for any giant tornadoes or giant hail or really, really strong wind gusts. But the chance for severe weather isn't 0. So that's why we're under that level 1 out of 5. Notice even parts of Newton and Lake County aren't even included in that level 1 out of 5. But I'm going to leave the chance for severe storms anywhere in northwest Indiana. So the question is, what is the worst case scenario? Because though the threat for severe storms is low, it's not 0. And a worst case scenario, if a storm overachieves in our area, I think it could produce penny-sized hail and up to 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Now, what's more likely? Probably wind gusts 30 to 40 miles per hour, heavy rain, lightning. But if we get a stronger storm, it could produce up to penny-sized hail, 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts. The threat of tornadoes, not for us. That's going to stay off to the east, really begins around South Bend and even farther over, probably peaking more in Ohio. So I'm not worried about tornadoes in northwest Indiana. And if you get right under one of those storms, you could pick up a quick inch of rain, but that won't cause flooding. And again, the timing here is 3 o'clock this afternoon until 7 o'clock this evening. Now, I don't want to stop here. I want to talk about temperatures as well, because we are going to be a little bit warmer today than yesterday. We're going to peak around 60 degrees. And even if we don't get those severe storms, I think wind gusts around 30 miles per hour this afternoon are going to be common. And the rain still looks likely tomorrow. Now, not any heavy rain, but off and on showers are likely. And look at the cool down, thanks to another cold front, a high of only 44 degrees tomorrow. Still going to be breezy, cloudy day, dreary day. Friday, a little sun is going to peek through, and I do think the morning hours are going to be dry, but some isolated showers will return in the afternoon. We're going to try and warm up. Highs around 50, but it's not going to feel that warm because it's still going to be windy. Gusts around 30 miles per hour.